In this video, we're going to talk about 8.4, Objective 1, where we find the arc length, area of a sector, or central angle of a circle of radius r. Let's go ahead and get started here. Let's find the arc length S of the area of sector A and the central angle theta of the circle of radius r given to us here. You just zoom in a little bit so that you can see the circle a little bit better here, where they tell us that the angle theta is pi over 2. They tell us that r is 2.34 inches. And let's go ahead and find S is what we're being asked to find specifically, but let's go ahead and find A while we're at it. So S is equal to R times theta. Make sure you're in radian mode in your calculator here, and change those any degrees to radians. We have an angle measure in radians. So we're going to have pi over 2 times 2.34. And our answer is going to be in inches here. And it will be 3.68. We're going to round to 2 decimal places since we had 2 decimal places in our radius. Inches, they didn't ask us for our area, but our area is going to be 1/2 r squared theta. And so we could find that as well. 0.5 times 2.34 squared times pi over 2. And the area of this sector would be 4.30. Let's see if I can show that to you in another way that would make some sense to you. So remember that our area of our complete circle is equal to pi r squared. So let's find that. Pi times r squared would give me 17.202.104.73, and we have 1/4 of the circle, so I'm going to divide that by 4. So the area of our sector is 4.3005, blah, 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 and we're going to round that to 4.30. We'll do some areas of some sectors here in a little bit. We're going to start off with arc length problems though, and your formula for arc length is S. Our arc length is equal to r theta, where theta is measured in radians. All right, let's look at this next problem. 6.76 times a central angle of pi over 2. And we're going to round to the hundredths again. It's going to give us 10.62 for our answer. 4.91 times 2.84 is going to give us 13.94 for our arc length for problem 3. Now we have S and we have R and we want to find A. So we're going to have to go backwards from S and R to find theta, or we need to look at that area formula, 1/2 r squared theta, and we need to say, well, r times theta is already S. So we can take r times theta, and this is 1/2 of r times S. And we can do that. So let's do that since that's what they gave us. So 0.5 times R is 0.9316 times S that they gave us is 0.3923. And we get an answer that A is equal to 0.1827 when we round to 4 decimal places. Let's do that again here. But we're given R and we're given theta, so we're going to use this top formula to find A. So A is equal to 1/2 2.1 squared times 3.9. 1/2 times 2.1 squared times 3.9. That gives me an answer of 8.5 something, and they tell me to round to the nearest integer. So that's going to be 9. 0.5995 is about 9. For the next problem, they tell us that A is given to us and theta is given to us, and they want us to find R. So let's rearrange our formula here. If A is 1/2 R squared theta, then 2A divided by theta is equal to R squared. So R should be the square root of 2A over theta. So square root of fraction bar 2 times, and then A was given as 0.0165, and theta was given as 322 degrees, but I need to convert that. 322.0 degrees times pi over 180 degrees. And I'm going to let my calculator do all of that. 327.0 times fraction pi over 180. And I get an answer here of R equals 0.076040403. And we want to round that to the 4th decimal place, and they got a slightly different answer than me because they had rounded and rounded and rounded. So I got 0.0760. My lab's got 0.0766, and the difference there is their rounding error because they rounded when they found R squared, and they rounded again when they found R. And they rounded when they found theta. So don't do that. Round one time at the end of the problem. All right. For an arc length S, or let's find the arc length S given A and R. So I told you that one of the formulas we could have here is A is equal to 1/2 R times S. So 2A divided by R will be S. Let's find that here. 2 times A is 16.9. Divided by S is, divided by R is 4.08. and that gives me that S is 8.28 meters when I round to 2 decimal places. And now let's go ahead and find theta given A and R. So A equals 1/2 R squared theta. 2A over R squared is equal to theta. So theta is going to be 2 times 51.8 over 51 times another. Let's see, this is 51.8 times 51.8. R and A were the same here. So one of those 51.8s cancels. 2 divided by 51.8 gives me theta is 0.038610039, and we're told to round to 3 decimal places as needed, so 0.039. All right, that's it for this video, and we will come back and talk about 8.4 Objective 2 next time. See you for the next video.